compression stroke, because if there's no compression, well, you can shoot fuel in there all day long and you can set it on fire all day long, but your the force from your explosion that you're creating is just going, you know, out the leak wherever it's leaking at. So basically I'm checking to see if I have a leaky cylinder somewhere. All right, so here we go. Compression test, cylinder 1. Let me come over here and grab something. Get out my handy dandy tablet. Alright, let me get tablet to where I can see. Alright. I went online. There's a lot of places where you can get information about fixing your car. You can go to the auto parts store, O'Reilly or AutoZone. You get one of them Haynes manuals, or you get one of them Chilton manuals. The only problem that I have with that is basically, like, for instance, like overhaul the engine. You go looking up how to rebuild your engine in one of those manuals, and it's like they got a guy standing there with a wrench saying, "Remove engine." And it's like, that does not tell you anything. So what I do is I go online to All Data DIY. Ooh, get up there. It can be expensive at first. If you go and you Google All Data DIY coupon, you can find a coupon to get like 30 and 40% off. So with this vehicle, it's usually $20 for one vehicle. Or how it works is you buy a subscription for a vehicle. So 1 year is $20 and 2 years is like $35. And then after that, it's like $15 or so for each additional vehicle. Well, you can always find a coupon for this website, and what that does is well, it gives you a discount. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. And I found it, I think it was like DIY discount or something like that was the discount, the coupon code. And I got this year subscription. I think it was something ridiculous cheap. It was like, I think it gave me the 5-year subscription for $20 instead of $35. Maybe it was $25. All right. So you come in here and you look up your vehicle. You go to engine cooling and exhaust and go to engine. And if you scroll down, there's compression check. You click on that. And I'm sure you can probably also Google this information. But diagnosed and test. This will show you, like if, let's say you want to get into doing this work to make money. Right here, this will give you, it'll tell you about how long it'll take you to do it. So it says right here, 0.8 hours. So you, like, you know, let's say you want to get paid $15 an hour, and that's what you're going to charge people for labor. And you can say, okay, it's going to cost you, you know, $12, you know, for me, you know, to do this test or whatever, which most mechanics make more than that. But what we're more worried about right now is the specifications. So this says that compression, normal compression, is going to be 1,270 kPa or 184 psi. Yeah, 800. Okay, that's the normal. The minimum psi that we're looking for is 135. So, okay, my dog's out there going nuts. Sorry about that. And then it says maximum variation is 28 psi. So what that means is the most of a variation in between cylinders you want to have is 28 psi. So we needed that number to know what we're looking for. So 184 psi. So how this works now is we've unhooked our distributor, so we're not going to get spark anywhere. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get in the car, and I'm going to press the gas pedal all the way to the floor. And what that does is when you press in these cars, when you press your gas pedal all the way to the floor before you start it, it tells the computer that you're in flood clear mode. So what that means is like, if you flooded your engine, if you ever hear somebody say, talk about flooding the engine, that means you got too much fuel in here. Well, what that does is it shuts the fuel system off. Yes, pressing the gas pedal all the way to the floor before you ever turn the key will shut the fuel system off. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to press it all the way to the floor, and then I'm going to crank it for about 5 seconds, and I'm going to come check and see what our pressure gauge says. Okay, here we go. Alright, so normal compression was 180 psi, and if you can see that, let's take a look. Let's get closer here. We are at 120, cylinder 1, okay? Alright. Okay, this button releases that pressure. Alright, so I'm going to move to cylinder 2. Okay. Alright, let me write that down. Cylinder 1. Alright. Same deal again. Gas to the floor. Okay. I'll just go ahead and tell you it's 120 psi. So we're kind of 40 psi low. Wait, no, I did it at 180 is what we're looking for. So we're about 60 psi low. Now, mind you, I was getting compression in the first 3 cylinders, and I was getting spark. I shouldn't say that either. I was having a misfire only reported in cylinder 4, not these first 3. So. Okay, this is slightly lower than 120. Well, let's see here, 90, 100. Right between 105 and 110. So we'll just go ahead and call that 108. Okay.